What if healing yourself isn't about becoming somebody new? What if it's about unraveling who you are underneath all the layers of suffering and trauma and all of that? Nowadays, a lot of people seem to think that if they start their healing journey, it's about becoming somebody else, becoming somebody new, becoming this better version of yourself. But let me tell you, the truth is that's not what healing is about. True healing is about embracing what's already there inside of you, underneath all of the layers of all the pain you've ever been through. Just imagine like a candle that's burning, that beautiful golden light that it emanates. Imagine that you're that candle. But growing up, your environment influenced you in ways that put like dirt or mud over that candle. And slowly that candle lost its shine, slowly over time. There was so much mud and so much dirt that piled up around that candle that the candle got lost. The light of the candle was completely extinguished. And people think the trick to healing is getting a new candle. No, true healing is wiping away the dirt from the candle that already exists. From a young age, a lot of us learn that love comes with conditions. We need to be a certain way to be loved by our parents or caregivers or siblings, whoever was there, And that's extremely destructive because then instead of being your true authentic self, you hide that true version of yourself and start acting according to what other people expect of you, what other people think about you. You basically act on your conditioning. And that conditioning was always from the outside. If it would have been just you in like a super healthy, loving environment that was supportive of just you and like you doing you, you would not feel the need to like people please or always meeting other people's expectations or trying to be someone else just to be liked by friends or family. So instead of trying to add things to your life, like instead of adding more healthy habits, more routines, more self-discipline, maybe what you really need is to unlearn your conditioning. For example, unlearning feeling guilty, unlearning feeling responsible for everyone around you, unlearning to punish yourself for mistakes if you make mistakes, or maybe letting go of people pleasing, or whatever it is in your case. Maybe it's not about adding things, maybe it's just about releasing things and uncovering that candle like layer for layer so you can find your way back to who you were born to be. So the healing journey is all about returning to who you are originally, who you are deep down, who you were born to be. So, if you people please, or if you're scared of speaking your truth because others aren't gonna like you, or whatever it is in your case, maybe it's time for you to do introspection and look at where you learned all these behaviors from. Like, who was it that conditioned you? Where does your conditioning come from? Why is it even there? And then become aware that all of that is literally just conditioning. It doesn't mean that it has to be that way. The only thing that means is that you've learned to be this way because of whatever input you received from your external reality. But this right now is your message that you can stop doing all of this, that you deserve to live the life of your dreams, whatever that means in your case. Living the life of your dreams starts with remembering who you are. So your healing journey is really all about remembering who you are. What do you actually like to do with your life? What is it that you dream about at night? Or what is it that you dream about in your daydreaming? The truth is, we all know deep down in our hearts what is best for us and what is meant for us. The sad thing is, a lot of us don't have that love and support from their external world to really go there, because it takes a lot of faith, it takes a lot of inner work, but it's going to be so much better than the life you've lived for other people. Start living your own life. And if all of this resonates with you, but you have no idea where to even start, let me tell you this. It always starts in your body. because your body constantly talks and communicates with you. Your body knows exactly what feels good, what doesn't feel good, what feels comfortable. Like, your body's an extremely intelligent life form. So it's time that you start listening to that again. You know, next time you feel uncomfortable around certain people, ask yourself, like, why'd you even hang out with them? You know, if you don't feel comfortable around them. You know, I'm not saying you should avoid the feeling of being uncomfortable, because that's not the case. You always need to analyze where the feeling really comes from, and the last thing you want to do is just blame your external world. But if you genuinely feel not appreciated, not supported, not seen, not heard by certain people, then don't hang out with them, or stop working for them, or, you know, find people who really love and support you. Healing starts as soon as you stop overriding yourself. But we all know, you know, it's easier said than done. So here's my advice to you. I've got 2 more videos right here that go into how our body talks with us, why it's so important to listen, what we can do to actually listen better to our bodies, and another video about what your feelings actually mean. So I really hope this video gave you some insights about what healing really is. You know, this is real talk here. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not trying to whatever. I'm just trying to help you genuinely, because I've been there and it sucks. Yeah, I can tell you there's a way out, and we all deserve to be who we were literally born to be. My channel's all about self-discovery, coming home to yourself, remembering who you are. So if that resonates with you and you're on a similar journey, hit that subscribe button for more content. And thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you next time.